And welcome back to the Morning After Pill Show, everybody. It's me, Victor, your favorite host, and your other favorite host is here with me.
The other one.
The other guy that's here. You know, you're doing a good job so far at this podcast. We're about 14 seconds in, and everything you've said has been gold. I just want you to know that right now. I appreciate everything you do today.
Thanks. I actually wrote it all down.
Did you?
Yeah, I scripted that.
I was wondering what that gigantic whiteboard was for.
I scripted that shit.
I just drew boobs all over it for you.
If you're gonna go at it, go hard.
I am always hard.
Go hard.
I am always hard.
Wake up that way.
So, everybody, just wanted to give you all the opportunity to remember that you guys can always check out our merch. Mr. Chris is wearing this t-shirt right here, pointed at the new camera. La-di-da.
AKA my phone.
AKA an iPhone 11. This podcast is being recorded on a phone.
Half of it.
Half of it. Well, yeah, that's right. Let's step it up.
Half is still the webcam.
It's morningafterpillshow.com. You can find that beautiful shirt. And I guarantee you it would look better on you than it does on Chris.
Yes.
Yeah?
Make everything look terrible. It's the one, good thing I'm good at. Just put me in a group. Everyone's going to be like, no, I'm not as terrible as that guy.
Yeah. If you guys are listening to us on iTunes or Apple Podcasts, actually, please remember to give us that 5-star rating, comment on there below, subscribe, and then share with all your elderly friends because they need to hear this.
Send it to your grandma's phone.
Yeah. Or, just get her phone for
suggest
her.
It.
Yeah, just get her phone for her and just go.
She'll love it.
Yeah, she's going to love it. Whatever.
My grandma loved me once when I was little.
Was everything okay afterwards?
I don't know.
I
honestly don't know. I don't.
Are they not around anymore?
Things happen. No, they're around.
No, mine aren't.
No, they're
neither one of my grandparents are alive anymore.
Yeah, but your parents are grandparents' age.
Yeah. Yeah, they are my grandparents. They had me at 40.
Yeah.
Some people turn into grandparents at 40 these days. That's the experience I had. I didn't have...
Shit, right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got to write that down.
I don't think you have to write that down.
No.
I think it's just common knowledge.
That's for me.
Oh, that's just common knowledge.
That's for me. I have to
most
remember.
people are grandparents by the time they're in their 40s. I'm dodging that bullet hardcore.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
What about becoming one?
In my 50s.
You think you'll have another kid again in your 50s?
Think I will?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Knowing you, it's a yes.
Maybe. Not in my 50s.
I think you'll have your third kid with another baby mama.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You met her in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you.
What happened in Vegas didn't stay in Vegas.
You don't even
follow me fucking home.
Chris doesn't even like leaving the apartment, so I doubt.
90% of the time, no.
Yeah, I doubt it'll actually happen. But I can
I'll
picture.
go places.
I can picture it though. Like the one time you get to go out, you're celebrating something, and you just
go too hard.
You go way too hard. And you marry someone and have a kid.
First of all, that's not going to happen. We all know that's not going to happen. And secondly, no. I don't know. I'll probably end up having another kid.
Have you ever been so inebriated to a point when you do meet someone, you're like, I could settle down right here, right now?
Absolutely not.
How does that happen to people?
I don't know, but when I'm drunk, the last thing I'm thinking of is a lasting anything. I'm just trying to think 10 minutes ahead. What am I going to do? Am I going to throw up or do another shot? Oh, I'll just take another shot and then throw up. All right.
If she goes with you to the restroom to hold your hat while you throw up?
First of all, you turn the hat backwards. You don't have to worry about it smacking on the toilet seat and losing your hat.
In vomit.
Yeah.
In vomit.
And whatever else is probably left in there because you're too drunk to pre-flush because you're just like, I gotta get out. I'm not gonna make it.
God. I don't think I've had that. I've
never had the right as you open this stall door, it comes out and it's a little, and half of it makes it in the toilet?
No.
Yeah.
I hardly ever even get to the vomiting point.
It's just you pass out like a rock.
Yeah.
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 You get drunk and just asleep.
Sleep mode.
It's just done.
Wild Snorlax has appeared. Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. I do crash out hard.
You crash hard. I don't.
I'm a tired boy.
I'm the person that's I'm going to go lay down and the room starts spinning. I'm like, maybe I should sit up. And I'm like, no, I'm going to lay down. And I'm going to go throw up. That's what I'm going to do.
You got to do the anchor.
That's what I'm going to do.
You got to do the anchor. You put one of your legs down.
No, that doesn't work.
It works for me. It works for me. Also,
plus, when they're that drunk, you're like, don't move.
You don't want to.
If you blink within the next 30 seconds, you're going to throw up.
You're going to cause instability, and you have to start all over getting your comfort.
Fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of that shit's real.
You're definitely very instinctive when it comes to being drunk. You know what I mean? Like, you're not necessarily making very wise, logical decisions at all, but you're very, like, naturally like, okay, one thing on my mind right now is I need to eat food and sleep. And you do what you can and what you have to make sure that happens.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And those two things are way better at that moment.
Yeah, I'm not going to go to sleep hungry.
Yeah, no, especially if you've been drinking.
Yeah.
I'm an American, damn it. I get to eat with my belly full.
McDonald's is 24/7.
There you go.
And some other restaurants sometimes.
Yeah.
Not much. IHOP, but who has time to sit down? I'm not going to go there and sit down.
No, because in, like...
The smart thing would be is, like, as you're leaving the club or the bar, is you fucking DoorDash that shit to your house. So by the time you get home, like, you meet the DoorDash dude at the door. And you're like, oh, dude, fancy meeting you here. And then you knock on the door, too, and be like, dude, where's this fucking guy? And just stand there for a couple minutes and wait for him. See if he like his like, all right, well, I'm going to go. Let your boy know that I was here. I brought his food. Just turn and be like, dude, that was my food. How much do I owe you? Like, did I waste any of your time?
Yes. Yes, I could have done another delivery.
That'll be fun. That'll be so fun.
I mean, I would tip extra just to put him through it.
Next time we order DoorDash, I'm going to do that.
You're just going to wait outside?
I'm just going to stand upstairs on, like, the third floor and just wait. As soon as I hear him knock, I'm going to come. Like,
yeah, that's not suspicious. Yeah. You know, you came from upstairs.
Yeah, I'm his neighbor upstairs. He, like, literally just texted me and said, come downstairs, bro. Like,
he's got to be home. Yeah.
Where's this fucking guy? And, like, get real awkward about it.
Dude, we should have, like,
five. Like, dude, put your dick away, bro.
Let's get, like, 5 or 6 people to do it, and we record it.
No, that'd be great.
It'd be great.
That'd be fucking great. We all just show up at the same time.
We're just waiting. Hey, man.
Dude, I'll show up with a DoorDash bag. Have, like, 2 other people show up with, like, DoorDash bags and just all stand there like, where's this fucking guy at?
We'll just have loud music from the inside of the apartment, so all he's getting...
all he hears is just, like, a party.
You know what I mean? Where he's just kind of like... Should I just come in? Like, everyone's like, no.
Let's just make that happen. Let's just make that fucking happen.
Let's just do it. What are the chances that...
That's going to be fucking
What are the chances?
We would sit outside in the car, and as soon as he runs up, we'll run up, like, really quick after and be like...
We'll order the food, play the music, and then just dip.
Yeah, just sit in the car and wait.
As long as it takes, we have time for, like, you know...
Even if it's just me and you, that'll be fucking hilarious. But, like, this guy just seriously ordered from 3 different restaurants at the same exact time.
More people would make it better, because then now it seems like he's in line for a nightclub at an apartment complex.
No, he's not going to leave until he's not going to leave until another DoorDash dude leaves. Like, he's just not going to do it. Like, who's going to be the first DoorDash dude to be like, I'm fucking out?
A bunch of people with DoorDash bags. 3
regular dressed dudes with DoorDash bags just standing there, like, at the door at the same time, and only one of them is a real DoorDash delivery guy. That'd be fucking great.
It would be so much better if we had a few more people
I'm doing it.
We have to do it. And the great thing is we can all record it on that.
Fuck, that'll be great.
Yeah. It's got to happen. We gotta find like 2 or 3 more people to see who want to do that with us.
That's fine.
It'd be great. Dude, that'll be our first skit.
Just got a couple fucking, like, I'll grab a couple thank you bags from fucking work. And all just be door. We don't even have to have the DoorDash.
We'll just bring food home from work and just make it seem like it's already coming home.
Where are you coming from? Be like, I just came from this restaurant. Like, where are you coming from?
I'm gonna tell them I'm an Uber driver.
Yeah, just be like, dude, I'm Uber Eats, bro. I'm not Grubhub. There'd just be all like 3
different groups.
Yeah, like, is this some kind of test? This is what's going on here.
One of us need to be super aggressive about it. I'm not leaving.
I'll even bring up like, I'm not gonna be the guy that's known that for leaving when he ordered 3 different delivery services.
I got 3 stars left.
I'll sit down on the staircase and be like, dude, I'm 5-star in this bitch.
Oh,
shit is on.
This is on. And then like 6 weeks later, we'll bring him onto the podcast.
Like, dude, just totally fucking with you. By the way, did you like that video? We tagged Grubhub in it.
Shout out.
We use it.
Sponsor us. Fuck it.
DoorDash, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
I've never used Grubhub. I hear it's the exact same thing.
They're all the exact same
fucking thing.
I think I don't know.
I know Favor will do anything for you, but that's like here locally in Texas only, and I don't even think it's in every city.
I don't know. Yeah, Favor's up your ass about stuff.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, we'll go to 7-Eleven.
They what?
They'll go anywhere. They'll go to 7-Eleven.
Oh, dude, they'll
bring you beer and wine from HEB and shit.
There was one day I was real fucking hurt. Like I was just.
Did you favor Ben Gay?
I favored Kratom, and they went to what's it called, Wise Vapes for me, or Wise Vice for me, and got me some Kratom
and brought it
to me.
How much did you pay for that?
It wasn't here. It was a while back, but I think it was only like a good $8 extra with the tip.
Fuck it, that saves me having me leave the house.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if that's what you want to do with your day, if that's what you want to do with your day, then be ready to pay for it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's true. You should have just ordered a fucking hooker. She could have walked on your back.
Yeah, but that's way more money.
Get one of those like little Vietnamese ones.
And then
just order a midget.
We're in San Antonio,
order a midget
dude.
Hooker. It's half price.
We're in San Antonio. The chances of me finding a small hooker, the one that I can you know what I mean? Like these are gonna be like some fucking like panzonas. You know what I mean? Like,
it'll be like my 600-pound life as a midget.
She's very wide.
My 600-pound Oompa Loompa.
Jesus Christ. That's
it's like those two fat dudes on the matching, like twins on the matching motorcycles. You seen that old movie or whatever video?
Yeah.
Like a cowboy hat.
She's gonna be the first person ever when people go up to her and go, "No, you're definitely photoshopped."
Yeah, there's no way.
There's no way that's real.
Yeah. They shortened her and made her wider. How'd they do that?
Yeah,
no,
dude.
it's real life.
No, I can tell it's definitely photoshopped. Like you're looking at her. Yeah. It's not.
Just make a cardboard cutout and be like actual size and have her stand right next to that bitch.
That person already has more followers than we do.
Well, yeah, who doesn't want to see that train wreck?
People love train wrecks, man.
No one's going to just drive past it like, don't look.
Yeah.
Just don't look. Don't make eye contact.
Don't
just
do no.
Drive. Just drive. Don't even look.
Keep
7 people died. Just drive.
7 people died.
Instead of, it's always like, oh, dude, hit the brakes, bro. Let's get out. We're going to walk, and you just fucking go right next to us. We'll check it out like we were here the whole time. Like a fender bender. Some dude's license plate fell off. Everyone's like stopped on the freeway. We'll help you find it.
No.
I'm not going to get out of my car, though. I'm just going to drive by real fucking slow.
Ever tell you the time I was at HEB, and I don't know if you know, you've been in my truck maybe once or twice. Like, I still have
It's a Dodge Ram, right?
Yeah, it's a Dodge Ram.
They made 100,000 of them?
Mm-hmm.
I've been in one.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Thanks. So there are sometimes sun's coming right at me, and I can fucking can't see shit, and then there's that that little in between the windshield and the fucking window, there's that fucking panel right here.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't see past it because you're fucking dodging the sun. So I'm in the parking lot and I'm fucking going slow as hell too, dude. This was the one right down the street, not this one closest to us, a little further. And next thing you know, I hear boom, this guy just on my hood. Old guy. He's like, "What the fuck is your problem, young man?" I was like, "Are you yelling at me and then still calling me young man? Why do I still feel a little warm inside at this moment?" And
he's my age, man.
He was like, "Why are you keep going this and that?" I was like, "I honestly couldn't see you. If I could see you, I probably would have still kept going." But that's before I knew he was an asshole. And then he called me a fucking moron. He made me seem like one of these punk kids. You know what I mean? The situation was fucking just light in my eyes. I'm trying to go super
just got out and be like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Sit in the driver's seat and tell me if you can see me standing here.
He already can't see in front of him as it is, or else he would have known that there was a truck in front of him.
A big black truck?
Yeah, a gigantic black truck moving slowly in the direction.
Was he a white guy?
Do I need to say that? He called me a moron. He didn't say pendejo or baboso.
True.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean...
And he didn't call me son.
Is there a bunch of old Spanish dudes that say that shit when they're mad at you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. A lot of people don't get mad at me. I don't know why, but a lot of people don't get mad at me.
Oh, people get mad at me all the time.
Okay, maybe when they get mad at me, they really are mad and they stop talking to me. So you actually still have the privilege. You're privy to conversation even though they're mad at you.
I'm bad enough to ruin your day, but not hate for lifetime.
Yeah, no, I definitely have hate for lifetime. Yeah, that's right.
I have a couple of those too.
Yeah,
but
I know.
Yeah. I'm just unbearable on a daily basis.
That's true. I agree.
So do you think that old man was just white guy, black truck, he'll stop?
I don't know. I always picture running into him again, and like, you know what? This time I'm gonna keep going. Like, just whatever. You ever just get mad about little things like that?
Just wondering, man, why didn't I hit that motherfucker?
What did he say? He's like, get some fucking sunglasses. I was like, I'm wearing sunglasses right now.
These are Ray-Bans, sir.
They're not helping. They did not save me in this situation.
Not even gay-ass Oakleys.
I know I almost killed someone, but like,
I mean,
he shouldn't have been a dick about it.
True. He didn't have to be a dick about it.
He didn't have to be. He could have been like, son.
Did your life flash before your eyes? He'd be like, no, it didn't. Be like, all right, it wasn't that serious.
You know how people are, dude. Especially when, like, this is going to be shitty. That's not.
Is it though?
Isn't it though?
Is it though?
Old people are lonely. So, well, I mean, think about it. If you're still alive today and you're at that age, a lot of your friends have died. You probably lost your spouse or never got married. So you're a lonely motherfucker. That's why they talk so much whenever you meet them, like, you know, when you're at work and they just kind of keep going.
And they're like, oh my God, human contact. Don't leave me alone forever, ever. My grandkids are bastards.
Yeah, they never call or visit. You know what I mean? Like,
they stuck me in the home at 62. I've been there for 12 years.
Which is why we should be great to them and nice to them, because we only get to see them 45 minutes at a time.
I don't know.
But if it was like, you know, one of these like, well, I'm going to start hanging out with you all week.
I did make an old person election tweet today.
Did you?
I did, actually.
What? That's why you were asking about your Twitter?
Yeah, I don't know. I have like 4 followers.
What? Well, what did these 4 see?
What?
What did your 4 followers see today?
What was it?
By the way, what is it? It's
election day.
No, I know. What's your Twitter?
Chris _ the myth.
Chris _
the myth.
The myth.
Yeah, it's at Chris _
at. Yeah, and that's on Twitter.
In there, that was the Twitter.
Wait, we're just plugging your shit because you need more than 4 followers.
I mean, not necessarily.
You do.
Not a lot of people should hear what I have to say.
You don't say much.
They hear it on here. So if you want to hear more of it, follow me on Twitter.
Or
what?
Subscribe.
Or subscribe to the fucking YouTube. There's numerous things you can do to listen to my babble.
You think we should go on like new stuff with video, like Vimeo or fucking TikTok?
Vimeo?
Whatever, is that what it's called?
I don't know.
Vimeo. I don't know what it's called.
I don't need to be on a bunch of other shit. I think like YouTube reaches everybody.
It does.
I feel like that's like
easier,
most,
right?
Like platform for anything. I don't know. I'm new to this shit, so
yeah.
Eventually, I'll. Still
I don't know if you know this, but I
still won't know the answer to it. But I'll be like, man, I've been doing this shit for years. I never learned it. Like, just always have an excuse.
Nah, you picked up some skills. You picked up some skills, man.
I guess.
You
I learned once.
You're always in that chair every time we record. That's got to say something. True. You know what I mean?
That's just because
it's your computer.
It's my chair.
It's your chair. You're the one that runs it. You're the one that's literally making sure that
video game chair.
You watch the time. You hit stop and record. You run the.
I delete
and testing. You know what I mean? You do the testing.
Yeah, except for that one time.
I don't know.
That one time, the ghost episode.
Oh yeah.
The episode that never was, but was, and it was fucking hilarious because we were making each other die laughing.
That was probably
none of it meant anything.
None of it. I don't even remember it.
Gone.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of it either.
I don't even remember what we said earlier today, like just now. See?
What were we talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
The coronavirus.
I feel like everyone's talking about the coronavirus.
Everyone is talking about the coronavirus. You know what I really want to talk about? How stupid.
Pretty serious.
We're reacting about something like this.
I mean, it's not that stupid.
I saw. Well, I mean, I saw a few videos.
It's not that stupid.
You think it is? You think it isn't?
What?
Stupid.
The way people are acting?
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's acting like they're gonna die from it, but it's really just like a strong cold, isn't it?
Yeah. In a sense,
basically.
Yeah. But a strong cold can kill someone.
Well, yeah, it's a strong cold that if you don't get checked out right away, like it's a bit worse.
We're not doctors at all, by the way.
I watched like 3 videos from like 3 different people and sources.
One of them was
I feel like I know enough about it.
One of them was a comedian.
Yes, but he made valid points.
I agree.
And he wears a suit.
Most of them.
And he's got an English accent.
Yeah.
If those 3 things right there don't tell you that he's trustworthy, I don't know a trustworthy person ever.
Word.
English, suit.
So, what do you think Do you think?
Just wash your hands, and if you don't feel good, stay the fuck home.
I agree.
It's just like really any other fucking sickness.
Right. Call in sick with coronavirus.
Yeah. Like, I can't come into work today. I'm quarantined.
Yeah, I'm being quarantined. I'll let you know if I can come in tomorrow.
Dude, there's actually like, you know, you can play that shit off too. You can do that shit on a regular basis. Say you have some like autoimmune deficiency or something like that. You can buy like a little. That's fucked up, right? But you can buy like a little bubble thing, like a little bubble.
Yeah.
That like you can like sit in. You can put a desk in and shit like that. Just put like a love seat in it and just chill. Can't come in today, guys.
You can hear the video game blasting in the background.
What are you doing? Quarantine, bro. Playing video games.
Yeah.
Doctor's orders.
Doctor's like, here, take this.
Call me in the morning.
Take this eighth, get in a bubble, and play some video games for about 16 hours.
Take water breaks. You won't be able to see the screen after about an hour. Be too cloudy.
Yeah, but enjoy.
I would love a bubble like that.
Well, I mean, they have those fucking, like... There's a place down the street from here that has, like, one of those float tanks.
Oh, true. That'd be cool.
And I'm hearing that they have those in Colorado where you can fill them up. So you're floating and you're fucking getting smoke.
That's cool.
And you're just... So basically you're in just, like, a sweet little, like, bliss
so
moment.
what you're saying is...
We're going to Colorado.
Colorado's full of new age inventors.
Yes.
Visionaries.
Yeah. You know why? Because they're getting high.
Yeah, all the time.
They're getting high all the time.
Like, that's what I imagined, like, the perfect town to be like. Like, everyone's just high and everyone's just like, dude, let's fucking do cool things.
This is, like, the first time...
And then the future happens.
Just think about it. Like, you're starting to see restaurants collaborate and, like, with, like, other food places, too. You know what I mean? Like
KFC. Like, all right, man, what are, like, two things that Americans really love? They're like KFC and Taco Bell. Put them together.
I think that one was already a thing. I think they're owned by the same... whatever. That's going to be a boring answer.
One restaurant.
Yeah.
You could go bean burrito or chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
You can do bucket of chicken or 12 tacos.
You can get a chalupa.
You can do a bucket of chicken and 12 tacos.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's
the greatest thing ever.
That's what we need to hold in our hands whenever that Uber driver's here, or the fucking DoorDash.
There we go.
With music blasting.
Did he really send two Uber Eats dudes to the same restaurant to get two different types of food?
From the same restaurant?
Yeah.
He's like, I do DoorDash. I know
I'll just turn around and be like, expanding on that. Turn around, look at me and go, weren't you behind me in the drive-thru? Fuck.
That's a good one, dude.
That is right.
That is a really good one. I really feel like more people would just make it better. That's what's missing. We'll get James.
I'll put that in a bit.
We'll get James. Yeah, it's a bit. We'll make it an actual sketch and just do it.
That's fucking great.
You know what I mean? Throw some fucking music in the background. You can edit it.
Like elevator music.
That you can
While we all wait and stare at each other. I'll check my watch. Pull my phone out. Sit on the stairs.
I'll actually log into Uber Eats and just turn it on. And then he'll hear that I have another one coming. Somebody's just not going to get their food, but it'll be worth it.
We're like, well, had to pay a bill today.
Act all worried. Dude, we got
Dude, this is my first stop of the day. What the fuck is going on?
I'm like, I'm 15.
This is how this day is going to be. Like, dude, this is my last order, all right? I'm, like, tempted to leave. Just the whole time, just like, I'm not going to be the first one to leave.
What is the ones that do groceries?
Favor.
There's another one. Shipped. Look at all these people we're plugging right now.
I know it.
Y'all should order food.
Too bad we're going to plug them just to fucking make a bit out of it.
Yeah. They'll love it. They're going to love it.
I'll show up with like a pack of cigarettes.
Just come in with little things. I think I still have my old Favor shirt.
Dude, have someone walk up with like a dozen roses and some condoms. Another dude walk up with cigarettes and a 6-pack of beer.
And a bag of ice.
Yeah, and then another dude show up with have the Uber Eats guy show up.
And then another one showing up with beer and flowers.
Yeah. Be like, dude,
what is going on, dude?
Dude, and then you can knock on the door and be like, bet you they're fucking. Dude, we can do it like 2 or 3 times with different shit. So we already got 2 bits. It's going to be fucking wonderful.
I love this. I love this.
It's going to be wonderful.
Creative juices are flowing right here in the middle of the Morning After Pill Show podcast.
It's going to be so funny.
I fucking love it. We never, you know what? It's funny is that we don't ever have this kind of conversation like off the podcast, but like we become so insightful whenever we're in front of this fucking equipment here.
I don't know if it's insightful.
I think it is. I think it's insightful as far as comedy goes.
Yeah, it's definitely an insight into somebody's mind.
Yeah. So we can send one of these shipped people
to HEB.
To HEB while everyone's panicking with the whole coronavirus thing.
Get roses and shit.
Just get a whole bunch of shit.
Dude, how about that, dude? Order all that shit and then answer the door in a fucking full like hazmat suit.
You think you can fit in your daughter's robe?
And then be like, hello? Dude, I could do that shit. Answer the like Buffalo Bill. Would you fuck me?
Just in your underwear and
just watch one dude just drop the food. I'm out.
We'll have one of our friends bail like that right away.
I didn't sign up for this shit. I just wanted to deliver this dude some Taco Bell. What the fuck's going on?
It's funny that you'll have like 5 or 6 people that are in on it, but one person.
One dude's gonna be like, this is gonna be great.
So when I was doing Uber Eats, I think one of my most craziest ones is that I went to one of those like backwoods places. It's a neighborhood that's not far from here, but you have to like drive out of your way to get to it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it was trailery. And I remember there was like a fucking squad of like big ass dogs. They were mean, but you can tell that once you got close, all they wanted to do was
the
lick you and
trailer
lick you.
rocking?
No, because they were trailer-esque. I don't know what to call them. They're like mobile homes, but without not on the wheels. Like I don't know what to call
modular
them.
homes.
Kind of, yeah. There was a bunch of
those. Fucking dude, you could take it apart and ship it. It's a fucking trailer house. Like it's a trailer home, dude.
Well,
they can move from point A to point B without being one solid piece. It is. Well, I guess trailer homes are fucking one.
They're all each like on an acre of land.
Unless you get double wide.
I don't know. They were pretty decent size. They just didn't look like, KB homes.
Where the dogs were all wild.
And like it looked like Jeff, that also works at the junkyard, makes these. You know what I mean?
Shipping containers. I painted them. I welded some windows.
There you go. Sounds like you know how to doomsday prep.
Nah, actually, I was looking at those modular homes. Like,
you were?
I've seen one of those, yeah. They look dope. I'd buy one, dude. I like
you're not talking about those tiny homes, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
I would do something like that.
You don't strike me as the type.
Yeah, I would do it as long as I had all my necessities.
You hate clutter.
I do.
Just imagine.
Just think about how
you can own like 3 things.
That'd be dope. Like couch, TV, Xbox.
Just turn it into a podcast studio.
The whole thing would be I could be up. You could be like in a whole other room. It'd be clear as day. It's a fucking tiny house.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
But I would do one of those like modular or one of those like shipping container houses. Those shits, they can make those just look dope.
I've seen some good ones. Yeah. I remember when they were first becoming trendy. Because I think that's a trend. I don't think that's a real thing most people should do. I think we should have decent sized homes, and with as many fucking like homeless and shit like that, we can always like share shit. But that sounds very communist to me, so I'll stop.
So have like a community of tiny homes. Have like a community of tiny homes, and then like people that are like too old, like old people, and they can't like live in the house anymore. Mm-hmm. Sell that house, ship them in one of those little tiny.
Ship them?
Yeah.
You're not Japanese, man.
You could. You can ship anything. Amazon. Just ship them all to like this, dude. Just think about like a giant community of like old people, but everybody gets their own tiny house.
Yeah,
that'd be dope.
Yeah,
that'd be dope.
We can stack them on top of each other.
We can put them in the woods in the middle of nowhere,
which
so they can't harm anybody.
As you stack these places, houses can be stacked on top of each other like they do in Brazil, but just turn them into little buildings that look like a house, and then we'll call them apartments.
You're talking about like Ready Player One shit.
No, I was just calling them apartments. Because that's pretty much what they are.
Yeah. Remember in Ready Player One,
where they're living in
nothing
the
but trailer, stacks of like old shitty trailers.
Yeah,
you can do that too.
We're good. That's how they do it in third world countries. So we're not too far off from that idea ourselves.
Fair.
We're losing the middle class. We're going to be there soon.
There's no such thing as middle class.
Not anymore.
I don't think there ever really was.
You think there?
I think there was just like an illusion.
The middle class is an illusion?
It really is.
So what, we're poor?
No, it's like being in jail, but like having that little bit extra yard time. Like you can do a couple extra things, but you still can't do all the cool shit.
Like Gen Pop in New York.
Get Out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's not a bad comparison, right?
I can't think of
they give you
better
like a
ones.
little bit of freedom because like you're like, all right, dude, I'm gonna work 40 hours a week. Like, you got me. They're like, all right, here's enough money to make just enough and maybe like blow your money on some stupid shit. Here you go. Like, that's just how they determine minimum wage.
Okay.
Right?
I got no comments. I think you're right.
I think I nailed it.
You nailed it.
Everyone was trying to make it act like super smart. What if like everybody that's like super rich is just like really dumb and they're like, all right, I got an idea. Let's just fuck everybody over and just say, fuck it, we'll just help ourselves. And like 3 other idiots are like, fuck yeah, dude. And everyone else is like, I have a conscience.
No. No.
I'm not saying all rich ones, but there's like that few little group of them.
Athletes, rappers.
They ain't doing shit for nobody.
No.
90% of them ain't doing shit for nobody.
90%, because there's a few.
There's a few.
I'll give you that.
I like actually give back.
Yeah, they give back to like other countries, though.
Yeah. I mean, fucking, what's his face? Got locked up, won't let that dude go. What the fuck is his name?
Henry?
No, I forget his name. Anyway, he's a rapper.
Yes, he is.
He did all those solar panels in like Kenya and shit, dude.
Yep.
And now they're like got like clean drinking water and shit, and they're powering all kinds of stuff from that.
I do remember that.
He basically like put Kenya on the map now.
You're talking about Shaggy.
And he
right?
did that by
No,
himself.
that wasn't
What's a
Shaggy.
Shaggy fool? I forget his
What
name.
is his name? Why is that?
Akon.
There you go. That I do know. That I do. You're right.
There's like really the only ones ever like really giving back to the community. Like Nelly was like, I'm gonna get back to the community. I'm gonna get back to the community. He bought a basketball team and charged people out to ask for
Exhibit
tickets.
used to help people with their cars.
Yeah, but have you ever seen what they look like after they leave the shop? The shit lasts like 40 miles and everything falls off.
I would imagine it does.
Pit my ride for an hour.
That's not a bad idea if you were honest about it.
Honestly, if your car looks like that because you can't afford a fucking new car, what's the first thing you would do if you got a pimped out ride?
Sell it.
I wouldn't even sell it as one piece, dude. I'd rip that shit apart and start selling it piece by piece on fucking eBay to make even more money. Then buy a nice car.
You're in the wrong.
And then drive by that West Coast Customs and flip them all off.
with your own new.
Thanks for the free money. Woo! Dude, think about it. They had to have given them like at least $1,500 rims. That alone for a car. You just take those four items
they never
off.
went over the price.
You have the rest of the car. They put like headrest things in there. They put fucking TVs and shit. All that shit adds up, dude. It's probably like $6,000, $7,000 worth of shit they put in that.
That was one of the most popular shows at the time, too, right?
Yeah, because we had nothing better
There was
to do.
nothing else on. Everyone was still watching cable. Netflix.
That was like right when MTV was like, all right, we're done showing any videos that have to do with music.
We'll have to do another MTV channel just to play old videos that we didn't want to anymore.
Yeah, they don't even do that shit anymore.
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
They do classic, yeah.
Oh, there's like 3 or 4 MTVs now.
Yeah.
The fact that you have to go to 4 MTVs before you can find one.
But you can do.
Uh-oh. Tap it. I don't know what happened.
All right. You're good.
Oh, it just came back on.
Okay, whatever.
Well, that was stupid.
Well, I mean, we're learning. This is all new shit to us right now. No need to panic.
No, I guess
Shit happens.
sorry. I mean,
Exhibits.
you're the fucking pretty boy anyway of the podcast. So.
You think I'm the pretty boy?
Oh yeah.
I have tires for a belly.
Okay.
Fair enough.
You don't look like you just like kicked the habit. Right?
I mean, I look
You might
like.
have given up eating, but I look like I just gave up heroin.
Okay. Yeah.
They're like, oh, great, you're recovering.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
I did. I was a sex addict, and you were sucking dick for cocaine.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So it's kind of the same thing.
That explains why so many people ignore me at parties.
I think it's funny when people come up to me like, "What's wrong? Are you sad?" Or they'll tell me like, "You look really tired." I'm like, "Cool."
Thanks. You look like shit too, dude. Appreciate it.
You couldn't do your hair before you came up and talked to me? I don't judge people like that, though. I don't really care about how
do.
people.
Like the first thing I'm like, all right. I love when people can
I
find
think
it.
that's a white person thing then.
Just love when people. I love when I like walk in on something and they're like, "Oh, you weren't supposed to hear that." I'm like, "Sweet," and I'm gonna bring that up all the time because you didn't want me to hear it, and I heard like this much of it. And that's all I'm gonna go about for like 6 hours.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's just fun.
I lost what we were talking about.
All kinds of shit. Our camera sucked.
I know, that threw me off just a little bit.
I don't get it.
Look,
Look, you can technically see 4 of us. There's 2 me's and 2 you's.
You're getting drawn into the inception.
Yeah. It's video within a video within a video.
And if you look close enough,
there's another video.
There's more videos in there.
Yeah, I know.
It's fucking nuts, man.
That's literally what some dude was like, dude, I got a movie idea.
Dream within a dream.
Within a dream.
Within a dream. And if you die in this dream, you'll just wake up.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even seem...
Because it has nothing to ever do with you. You can't die in your sleep. I mean, you can have like a heart attack and shit.
Or you can get Freddy Kruegered.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is very true. He will definitely kill you in both lives. Sleep life and real life. Can we talk about Freddy? Like, how have they not made another one of those in so long?
Well...
Think about how creative he could get with...
They did.
They just did Freddy versus Jason.
No,
that was
they
like
did.
The last thing
they
they
did
did
a remake, didn't they? Like it was a whole other guy. The guy looked kind
of.
Did
they do a remake?
Yeah, dude.
Did they really?
Yeah. Yeah,
Where
dude.
have I been at?
I don't know.
You're gonna have to fill me in on that.
I'm gonna fill you in right now.
You have to fill me up on that.
Fill you up on it. Let's do it.
I'm like now people can see what you're doing on your phone too.
That's great.
This Inception shit's got me bugging.
It's got you.
It's got me, bro.
All right. What am I looking for? Freddy Krueger movie? No, Nightmare on Elm Street, right?
Yeah.
So you have the 1984 version.
That's the original, right?
Right.
Like I think it was like 87 or something like that when he turned into a motorcycle.
So there was one that came out in 2010. So it's 10 years old.
Which one was it?
Nightmare on Elm Street. It's a remake.
Which one came out before that?
Freddy vs. Jason was before that.
It's been 10 years, dude. Bring that motherfucker back. The amazing ways that they're... I know. If there's anything to fucking rehash, why wouldn't they rehash, like, older, like... You know, like... Not
well, they've done... Okay, they've done
not
Chucky.
Women Ghostbusters and, like, fucking...
First of all,
it was still funny. It was still funny, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But there was no need for that one. Like,
no.
They tried to, like, remake it with different characters. Like, just don't do that shit. Like, don't...
They could have done something with 4 women chasing ghosts. It could have been a spin-off.
Yeah.
But they remade Ghostbusters where that kind of... That's the only... I mean, if it was 4 guys, it still would have sucked.
Yeah, I would have had the same exact opinion.
Right.
What else did they rehash that's fucking...
That wasn't that good?
Yeah.
I did not care for how they split up Clash of the Titans into 2 movies.
Yeah, but the CGI and shit and that was dope.
It was dope for its time, but if you watch it now, it's still a good movie. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like there's no point in watching the first movie once you get to the second one.
Yeah, pretty much like...
You know what I mean by that? Like, I hate it.
In the beginning of the second one.
They could have just done a long-ass movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is wrong with that?
It's Titanic, that shit, 4 hours.
It's sales. It's a sales thing.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Marvel that bitch. Marvel does like 3.5 hours and they still make it a 2-parter.
Yeah, they do, dude. We did 6 hours of fucking Avengers.
There's 6.5 hours of the same character standing right in front of a green screen.
All going, should have gone for the hood.
Love it.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking talk about it. Yeah, everyone did. They talked about it for at least 6 months after the release, just on and on. All the memes about fucking getting dusted and shit.
I will tell you, those movies themselves just brought me back into like the movie life, though.
Like watching
I will go to a movie theater to watch those types of movies.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Spider-Man Far From Home.
Fucking dope movie.
Is what got us to starting this podcast, actually.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
Yeah, if we didn't spend that day watching that movies.
We had a mandate and watched it.
Yeah. Well, shit, the last 2 movies I went and saw by my fucking self.
And that was
Which is like the best fucking way to watch a movie, by the way.
I don't mind it. I don't do it, but because if I'm just going to watch a movie by myself, I'm doing it here. Yeah. I'm going to illegally download a movie and just watch it here. Hey, look, there you go again. There's really nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. We'll just wait.
I'm sure there's something.
There you are. There you are.
I'm sure there's something I can
do. It's connection. It's Wi-Fi. You're doing wireless, and that's where it goes wrong.
Keeping it real goes wrong.
Yeah. But we're trying something new. We're not just fucking...
order another fucking webcam.
Yeah, we will.
That way I can play with my phone while I'm on here, too.
Yeah, I bet you miss it already.
I feel naked. I haven't been able to look or research. Maybe that's why I feel that I'm being funnier, because I'm not distracted by my phone.
Maybe. You are funny.
I'm not funny in the first place. But
Most funny.
Definitely.
You're funny. Someone asked me not too long ago who I thought was funnier, and I just, without hesitation, they asked me, like, who do you think's funnier, you or Chris? And I was like, Chris.
I don't know.
I don't care. Like, I don't, you know how it is whenever, especially now that, like, making people laugh is something that I'm trying to do.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Like, now I'm hard on myself in the comedy side. So, like, you have become way funnier than ever because I'm no longer thinking myself is all that funny because I have those moments where I'm like, fuck, I'm being hard on myself. And you're not me talking. I listen to myself all the fucking time. Why would I say I'm funnier? Like, yes, I am funny.
That's very true.
You know what I mean? But I
make people laugh on a regular basis.
You're my best friend. If I didn't think you were funny at all, we wouldn't even talk.
That's very true. Wouldn't even be best friends.
We wouldn't even, like, ever fist bump.
Never. We would never fist each other.
So there's that. So to me, you're funnier, but I don't care. It was kind of a stupid question. Why would they... That, and I think they were just trying to, like, get a rise out of one of us, and I gave them the answer they didn't expect.
Just be like, we're funny?
Yeah. Wait. I didn't even know.
Wait, did you laugh at one time? Did we make you smile once?
Yeah, maybe.
Make him feel weird. Just pat him on the shoulder and just, like, cry and start doing something weird.
I think I lost
Next
my
time he
touch
does
with
that, just hug him and be like, man... Thank you, man. That meant so much to me.
I should always go, you know what?
We were funny.
With God, we're all funny.
With God's hand, we're all hilarious.
I have felt him inside me. And he wants you to come.
I felt I felched him once in my life.
Felched him?
Felched.
It's gross.
Yeah.
That's gross. Is that one of those, like, Jesus cookies you get at Catholic Church and you just let it foam in your mouth and spit it right back in?
Blech.
There you go. Oh, was that real?
Spit into my mouth. No.
That was good.
Yeah.
You've had practice.
Yeah. Just flashback.
How gross were you as a kid?
I wasn't all that gross.
I believe that, but like,
I wasn't.
Not one, like, you didn't, like...
I picked my nose.
Picked your nose? I
still pick my fucking nose.
I heard a lady tell me that
there's nothing more satisfying than being able to get
her son picks her nose and then just leaves it on the wall and has like a collection of boogers.
Now, apparently when I was a kid, I had one like under my bed.
A booger?
No, like a collection.
I
guess that's where I wiped my like boogers when I picked my nose.
Okay, so yeah.
I mean, like, my dad was like, "Yeah, dude, you had this booger collection." I was like, "Yeah, but I wasn't eating them all."
Yeah.
So I had that going.
Definitely. What did I do? One that always comes to mind when I think about this is I had a neighbor that was collecting his loogies, like his really thick ones, and he was just like putting them in a bottle.
That's disgusting.
It's gross, and he would show it off. He was like, "Dude, look at this." I think that made me want to be cleaner.
That's disgusting.
As a kid, I was like, I don't ever want to do that. That was gross.
When growing up in New Mexico, I lived, like, our next door neighbors, we call them the Bubs.
The Bubs, not the Burbs?
We call them Bub, a big ugly bastard.
Oh, I love it.
He worked actually, I think he actually worked with my dad, maybe? I can't remember, but he was our next door neighbor. And these were, like, some of the most, like white, trashy kind of people. Like, great people, but just, like, they were, like, lived poor. Like, I think they had money because they had a shit ton of guns. And they would buy, like, their 10-year-old, like, BB guns and 22s for their birthday at, like, 9, 10 years old and shit. Yeah, like, this is the kind of, like, real rednecky type people.
Yeah.
And, yeah, dude, they were just, like, super... I think they had money. They just chose to live poor. They eat, like, rice and milk for, like, cereal in the morning with sugar.
Have you had that?
I have. Like, clearly I have. I fucking was their neighbor, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was pretty good.
It means, like, you've also had Kool-Aid.
Oh, who didn't?
Right?
Yeah.
Ask a rich person what Kool-Aid tastes like.
10 cents a package.
Ask a rich person what Kool-Aid tastes like.
They're going to be like, water.
They're not gonna even know what that is.
It's just water.
Yeah. They're like, is that a rapper? Does he live around here?
Kool-Aid. Is that LL Kool-Aid guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. He makes all those sex songs.
Yep. And Ice Cube's that guy from the family movies.
Imagine if the LL Kool-Aid.
LL Kool-Aid.
Ladies love Kool-Aid.
They do, though.
That'd be a cool,
great.
That'd be like a cool parody.
It's
rap
great
name.
to mix Everclear with, where you can turn that into.
Can we do like a rap parody of LL Kool-Aid and
Everclear Kool-Aid?
Everclear?
Yeah, dude.
It'll just be like two people dressed like LL Cool J and Everlast.
I already think I know who can help us write a song about it.
Oh, it's just Shabazz.
Shabazz would be great for that.
Yeah, help us write a rap parody as LL Kool-Aid. Then you just paint yourself red.
Well, he's probably. What time is it?
It's late.
Because we're doing. Yeah, it's late. Damn, 11:42.
It's always late.
It's not always late. I know once or twice we can do this in the mornings.
We have done it in the morning.
That did not sound weird at all.
No.
It's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah, for that one person who thinks we're gay, he's like still like, I'm pulling for you guys. When we say shit like that.
There's one time I was out, and I think I stopped in somewhere to just take a shot. And this really tall dude, kind of obnoxious. He looks like he sells something. You know what I mean? He just looks like a salesman, but not a good one. Because he had like a faded polo shirt, and it was tucked into his khakis that looked like...
You're not a good salesman if you have a faded polo shirt.
You're not, but he looks like that's what he does. You know what I mean?
It's a sign of like a used car salesman / mechanic /
or like he runs the antique shop
collector.
Monday through Thursday.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Like he has like this weird look to him, and I'm pretty sure he had an earring. I can't.
He just sells stuff on Facebook solely.
So I'm hitting my vape, and he comes in. He's all, "Is that pineapple?" And I was like, "Look, dude, I'm married." Just like butted into what I was doing. I was like, "Seriously, I came in alone. I took a shot. I said I'm gonna close out, and the one thing you want to do is talk to me."
Hey, you look like you're in a hurry to leave, man. How you doing?
No wonder you're single, bro.
Yeah. You know where to pull some tail, bro?
Yeah.
What's up? Where you going? What bar are you going to next, man? I might just show up.
God damn. Those people exist.
I know.
They exist.
I know. I see it.
It's so real, dude.
I see it.
Yeah, that's why I just...
That's
why I'm glad
terrifying.
I have the angry face I have sometimes.
Me too.
You know what I mean? Like, I
literally did that special event on Saturday, and someone told me, they were like, man, you just look so, like... welcoming. And I was like, oh, do I? They're like, no, you're standing there with your arms crossed and you look pissed off. I was like, well, I'm not saying anything.
Do you want me to call you out
that
on
going for or
yeah.
what? But yeah, just sometimes you just have that like eat shit face.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot.
Yeah. I'm happy for it though. I like it. It works for me.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I love it.
It does come in handy. It's a nice tool. Characteristic tool to have.
Yeah, yeah. Just letting people walk out like, man, I could really, and you just look at them, they're like, I could really use to leave you alone right now. I'm going to go ask somebody else for help. I'm like, good choice.
Oh, well.
Fuck them.
Fuck them. So, are you going to wash your hands?
Constantly. I do it all the time.
You already did.
I already do.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have it yet.
I don't know. You did bring up a good point. Was it yesterday or maybe earlier today? You're like, isn't that kind of weird? How everyone was like, fuck.
We spent 2 months straight shitting on China,
Yeah,
like 7
dude.
episodes.
Yeah.
Just fuck China in its ass.
South Park had that episode.
And then they
were protesting.
And then they sent us a virus.
Yeah.
They're like, you've got virus.
Yeah.
That old AOL sound.
Yeah, I knew what you were doing. Yeah, I picked up on it.
Just wanted to paint that picture for anybody who's just listening.
Nah.
You've got virus.
Yeah, you've got AIDS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I thought I closed that account.
Yeah, there was there's videos like in people's like feeds where they're like going to stores and they're all packed. Like, at least that's what was going on this morning.
I don't understand that.
And then I read something about
it's
traffic.
a virus. You're not going to want to eat. I don't know why you're stocking up on food and shit. Like,
well, people are.
It's not a national disaster.
This is where ignorance is coming in at its best.
It's because like the San Andreas fault split and the Earth tilted like 1/8 of a degree and shit, and like everything's in chaos. It's just not going to happen.
It wasn't a giant gorilla.
And if that does happen, like, right on.
Right on.
Stupidity will just kill itself off.
I mean, I've been asking for a plague.
Yeah.
I have been asking for a plague.
I think there's a lot of people asking for that. There's a lot of stupidity in this world.
Because it's gonna get them.
What if the coronavirus only attacked people with like a certain IQ level?
I think in a sense it does, because you need a certain IQ level to take
not
care
wash
of
your
yourself.
fucking hands.
Yeah. Yeah,
the coronavirus is like, oh, you're stupid. I'm gonna thrive.
They call it natural selection for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't programmed to kill stupid people. But if you're just slightly better than that, you have a good chance of surviving 100%.
You could be stupid but agile.
Yeah.
And maybe get away.
You're not running away from it. So you're just protecting yourself.
I don't understand. Like, stock up on water.
You know what people are reacting like, right? People are thinking it's gonna be like a fucking zombie thing.
Well, there's not one case. There's been like 200 and something, like 2,000 people have died from this shit. None of them came back to life. Like, I think it's safe to say. That like you're good on the zombie aspect of it. Like, turn off The Walking Dead for 10 minutes, come back to reality, and realize that.
Well, what if people are just trying to stay away? Like they're hoarding food so they can just stay home for a long time.
They're literally telling people to stay at home, and everyone's like, "Let's go to the fucking store and just pack it together all at once and get all the shit we need." Like. That's smart.
And then you have the shit about North Star, the mall that's right down the street.
Yeah, I'll just wait. And like 2 weeks after the virus really starts kicking in and everyone's like really affected, I'll be like the one dude walking down the street.
Wait, were you really at the mall the day that shit was?
No, I just kept telling everyone that shit. I was like, dude, that's so crazy.
That's
I was there
hilarious.
all day touching
funny?
stuff.
I believed you too, because you go there to fucking handle some business sometimes. Like,
I went the Apple store.
Yeah, you go to the Apple
right
store.
there, and they have the Lego store.
Yeah, I get it.
I go to the Lego store.
And that's why I believed, because you were the fucking type of person to go anyways. You're like, sweet, there's nobody there, I'm going.
Yeah, dude, I was like, it's sweet. Dude, as soon as the first person was like, dude, did you hear? I was like, hear what? They're like, the North Star Mall, somebody there had coronavirus and they were just walking around and they went back to the quarantine. I was like, that's crazy. And they're like, I know, right? And I was like, no, I was there all day just touching shit. I was in the Lego store just walking around. I was shaking people's hands, introducing myself to everybody.
Yeah, eating samples.
They're like, for real? I'm like, yeah, 100% for real.
You're like, yeah, dude, I went to Bed Bath & Beyond. I tried all the face lotions.
Someone was like, and you came to work afterwards? I was like, yeah, I did. I don't see the problem with that shit. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, there are people that
Why
work in
wouldn't I go
straight?
Why wouldn't I go straight to work with a virus? Yeah. Like those are usually the people I want to go first.
Why can't people act the same way whenever there's other sicknesses going on? You know what I mean? Like, oh no, there's another flu outbreak and so. Like they just go, it's flu season. So is this coronavirus season? Is this really all it is?
Probably.
That's all they say. And then you're like, go get a shot because there's a fucking shot. And then you go make some money. It's flu season, and go get your shot. Like the fucking economically.
Well, I mean, it goes hand in hand. But I mean, we all know yes, the flu virus, we've come with a vaccine for the flu virus. You can't actually kill it. It just mutates and becomes stronger and stronger and stronger. It's going to continue to do that. I feel like if we know how to take care of ourselves and to do it without getting any of the medicines or anything, then why wouldn't you do it that way? Same reason why I don't go to the doctor unless I'm like, I think I might die this time. Yeah. And then I go to the fucking doctor.
I don't know.
But people cough and they're like, oh fuck, WebMD, oh my god, I'm dying, and they go straight to the doctor.
If I went to WebMD right now and I would tell them, sometimes my stomach hurts, I get really tired, I'm dizzy sometimes, and I'm super thirsty.
You can have hepatitis A through 7.
No, it's just gonna be like, you have a hangover. I'm like, I haven't had a drink in a while.
It's been like a whole 4 hours.
How could I be hungover?
Yeah.
Or like,
I just started drinking.
Or sometimes it'll be like, because I've done a couple WebMDs here. I'm not gonna fucking lie about it.
I've never went on WebMD.
I have
in my life.
When I started breaking out on my skin, I was like, "I'll WebMD this one, see what it says."
I can't.
It tells you so much of the worst shit, and then people fall for it, right?
I watch the news for worst case scenario shit. I don't need to fucking go on the internet to find worst case scenario shit.
I feel like
internet's for video games and porn. We all know that.
Right, I agree. Oh, and don't forget online gambling and the dark web.
You can do that shit with your phone now.
Yeah, but still internet.
Yeah.
Like you can do all that shit.
Yeah.
My shit's telling me to stand up and breathe. See?
Oh, dude, you gotta disable that shit.
Yeah.
That shit drove me. Dude, I was like a week of that fucking shit on my fucking watch. I was like, done.
It doesn't bother me any. Sometimes
me.
I do the breathe thing. And like, maybe they're right.
I just look at it and I'm like, I breathe all day long.
What does it think I'm doing?
I don't know. Like, how do
I'm
you
just holding my breath for 8 hours a day?
You're a fucking intelligent somewhat thing. You're telling me all kinds of notifications and my heart rate. So clearly I'm still alive and breathing.
And I've tried matching the heart rate on this one while I was at the gym, and it was pretty spot on. I'm not going to lie. So I know it's telling me for a reason, but sometimes I don't want to just stop.
And what person's out there, like, holding their breath and then their fucking watch goes off? They're like, oh, thank God.
Also, I just put on my watch, like, right before I went out. So I don't know what it's...
4 hours
It's
later?
been, it hasn't even, like...
It's literally been, like, 4 hours.
Not only that, I was up. You know, I was up and around and all that stuff. So, like, where's it getting this information from? It's
watch
just
stand.
Yeah, like
it's like you've been pretty stationary for like 19 hours. Do you leave me at home, or do you just need to breathe?
Considering I woke up today at 3 in the afternoon.
Well, you were up earlier than fell back asleep.
Yeah, that's true. But still, that wasn't a nap. That was like a whole nother like comatose, mouth wide open, fucking drooled. Yeah. All that shit.
Fair.
Yeah.
Wow. And look at that.
Look at that.
This is a really good, fun show.
It always is, man.
It is.
It always is. It's you and me.
All right, let's do the usual.
The usual
skit.
Take it away, Chris.
Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media: Maps Podcast, Maps_Podcast. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can find me on my personal Twitter at Chris_TheMyth. Don't forget to check out our merchandise at themorningafterpillshow.com.
Yeah, right now we're running a special on your shirt for it's election day.
It is.
It's election day right now.
Election times.
Yeah, it's election times.
This whole year is just going to be full of elections. So get your Chris the Myth for Senate.
But we're going to have that up for a little while, and it's on sale. $18.50, I believe. It's going to be right on the front page of the morningafterpillshow.com.
You can wear it during Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Labor Day.
Actually, we'll have other things.
4th of July.
We have other things ready for that.
It's very festive.
But
I just want to be patriotic.
I think we need to hit up somebody soon for donations and stuff.
Yeah.
But moving on.
But I digress.
Again, I am at Vic Mendoza_maps on Twitter, and then you can also
hit us up.
Yeah, always hit us up. But
drop us an email, leave a comment on Facebook. We've agreed we're gonna do the
murder show.
The murder show.
Yes,
it's gonna be the stupidest way of murdering people.
Yeah, and we're looking for somebody to do that too with us. If not, we'll have to do our own research. But I would much rather.
I hate research, so it might just be a bunch of fiction that I make, or it might just be a bunch of bullshit that I make you believe.
I'd rather not.
It's gonna be great though.
Yeah, I agree, but
People believe I was fucking at a mall full of coronavirus. They'll believe that.
Stupidest way.
They'll believe that shit.
Stupidest way to die.
Yeah.
Not washing your hands during an outbreak of a very vicious disease. Or virus.
Like a Lego store, just building my own little character. Yeah.
How are you going to go to the Lego store and not use your hands?
Yeah.
What are we supposed to do? Walk around with our fucking hands in our pockets?
Yeah. I'm not going to the Lego store to fucking window shop. I'm going there to play with shit.
I agree.
Duh.
I know you are.
Duh.
But what am I?
Pee Wee Herman. So, he was in town, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Like today.
Oh, word.
Yeah. Sold out. Anyway, check us out. Follow us on all the good stuff.
And that thing. Well,
holla at your boys.
We're out. Fist me, bro.
Fist me, bro.